Hi YouTube, this is Matt McIntosh and this is video 6 of my character creation set where I'm concentrating on making a giant character. What I've done here is just isolate the head so that I can work on just those features rather than the whole character. And what I'm now doing is making use of the pinch tool and the damn standard tool to refine the edges of the lips so that I get more of a sharper edge there. Now, by using the pinch tool, what happens is the geometry surrounding the area is dragged in towards the line that you're trying to create. And what can happen if you use it too much is that all that geometry gets sucked into the area to give you a nice clean line, but you end up with a lot of faceted edges or stretched faces, and you want to avoid that as much as possible. So at this point I'm not going to rebuild the mesh using Dynamesh. I'm just going to carry on sculpting, but for future things, you might want to consider making use of Dynamesh to rebuild your surfaces so that you get additional geometry to actually play with. Now, as you can see, I'm just going around some of the features in the face using the damn standard tool, and in conjunction with that I'm using the move tool to refine the forms as I'm going. So what I'm going to do with this earlobe is use the move tool to kind of push bits of it in, use the damn standard tool to refine the form and make a more defined split behind the ear. And then what I'm going to use is this inflate tool to actually give more substance and form to the outer ear, so that it looks like it starts to balloon up a little bit more. And that way you can get a little bit more control over what you're trying to accomplish. So as you can see, after a few minutes of messing around with just the head on its own, I'm starting to get a little bit more of a bit more of a believable face for a humanoid character. Obviously there's still a lot left to go with this, but it's more refined than it was earlier on. What I'm going to do here is just fill in a bit of the kind of underneath of the chin, just to make it look like there's a bit more weight and substance to his throat. And yeah, as that stands, that'll do for a kind of another pass on this area. So what I'll do in a second is just unhide the rest of the mesh to get an appreciation of how it's all looking as a whole. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So yeah, I can obviously see that the shape of the tummy and the pectorals need some work, as do the fingers, but it's starting to kind of take shape. What I'm going to do with this video is just indent these fingernails, or the areas for where the fingernails will go, and probably on the next video or in the next few videos I'll do a section on the actual fingernails and how you can go about creating them as subtools to use as fingernails on this character. Okay, so with that, I think that'll probably do for this video. If you're liking what you're seeing, please like and subscribe to my channel. Keep an eye out for future videos. Thanks for watching.